be able to limit their explosive offense to at least the 21, I think, was big for the defense. We knew coming in that we had to contain their weapons. I think for the most part we were able to do that. Offensively, they did a great job moving the ball, running the ball, taking what USC gave them. I mean, it was a huge team win. It's the best feeling when you end your senior season with the bowl win. I mean, for my first 2 years, we lost those bowls, and be around those seniors and let those guys down like that. You never wanted that to happen again, and to be able to end it on 2-game bowl win streak is big. Well, I think we'll be very good in the coming years. Coach Chris is going to bring back hard working mentality, just grind through practice for 3+ hours, get up, kind of. I don't say Coach Anderson didn't have that, but Coach Chris kind of just work ethic, all that kind of stuff is a big emphasis. And these guys, all the guys, the young guys who've stepped up this year, kind of showing that the future's bright, and Coach Chris is going to be good for all of them.
So it's just like I usually do it all the time in practice, making one-hand catches, but today I was able to use it out there in the game, and it just was a great experience just to kind of go out there and make a big play. And we needed a boost, and I feel like after that we started to get the groove of everything, and everything started to happen. And that's all we do for the seniors, and for Joe to go out there and win, and do it for his team, and do it for all the seniors. It's just great, and that's what we live for. You go through everything your freshman and sophomore years, and when you're a senior, you want to go and win a big game, especially your last game. Just being physical, and that's something we just knew that they had a lot of speed, and that's something that we lack. So our whole process was to go out there and be physical at the top of our routes, get in and out of our breaks, and just try to use that to our own advantage. Pretty shook up at first. I was just thinking like we need to make a play, regardless if it's Joel out there, Bart out there, Dare out there, other than Corey. I just feel like we're all able to make plays. So given the play calling, and especially in that situation, Coach Chris made some great plays. Joe ended up coming back and was able to get a victory. It's crazy. I was just calling the play. I said Tanner's going to score right here. And he usually always breaks out, and he ended up. I thought he was about to score, and then they end up calling it back. It's a little adversity, and that's just something we go through each and every day. It's adversity, just motivated us to keep working.
You know, that Bus Bowl game winner in Nebraska, you know, that felt like a miss, and, you know, that was a tough one. But, you know, just like that time, you know, our team kept battling, and, you know, they kept giving me chances. And, you know, we came out here today to play USC and Cali, you know, pretty much at their home place. You know, we played them tough, and, you know, we just play Badger football, and they just keep giving me chances. So it makes it easy when they're the short ones, too. So it feels good.
You would second-guess all of us, you know, throughout the injuries that we have. We like to play through it. And, you know, Joe's just tough warrior. This is his last game. Who would want to sit out on the last game? You know, if he had a nose or not, I think he would still play his heart out. So, you know, Joe's a hard-fought guy, and I give him great respect because, you know, he came back and won his game for us. To have Melvin in attendance is always a great, you know, there's that vibe around again that this, you know, the running backs are united once again. And Melvin just gave me pointers, just be you. You know, you know how to play once the lights come on. And, you know, just being positive, you know, showing me things he saw on and off the field. And just, you know, I was taking in some good valuable notes from him. I think this is a program that deserves some respect. And, you know, we play these top-notch teams, and we're never going to back down. And no one's ever going to know the results until, you know, the fourth quarter is like 0-0. And, you know, USC, anybody else will play against. And I think Coach Aranda, Coach Chris have always come up with a good game plan for us to come out victorious. We didn't even get down one bit. It was just like, you know, we were down 1 point, you know, throughout the season. How did we come back through then? We just all depended on one another, never let nobody down, and we came out.
It is an awesome win, and it was kind of similar to last year back in the Outback Bowl against Auburn. Overtime, you know, the thrills. So it was exciting for me to be on the defense. I was out on the field against Auburn. I was out on the field against USC tonight. Ton of respect for them and how they came out and approached us, but we got a resilient group. We could have thrown the towel when it was 21-20 when they had all the momentum, but we dug it out and we finished like we did all season. Yeah, Jack. Hey, what a game by Jack. Just, you know, I have a lot of respect for Jack. You know, he puts a lot of time and effort in this game, and they see him. I've never seen back-to-back sacks. Just want to watch. You know, that's a whole different conversation in itself. I sure hope we do. I know Coach Barry Alvarez is going to do everything in his power to make that happen. So I feel confident. That Coach Aranda is going to come back. And he should be. This is a great defense. We want him here, and he's a special part of this team that helps make it Wisconsin that myself. It didn't. The one big thing was it was first round, second round. I was planning on leaving. It was around a third round, fourth round draft grade. I could have left, but I wanted to. I told people early. I want to finish out my senior season. I want to finish out what I came here to do. I rooted for Wisconsin my whole life, growing up. So to be able to put on the Wisconsin Badgers uniform one more year and play in front of Camp Randall, can't beat that.